Cancer. How you doing, Cancer? I love you. I love you all. I love you, Cancers. Strong individual, motherly energy, fatherly energy, very caring. Okay, let's do the past, present, future energy. So what's the past energy for Cancer at this time? I do plan to incorporate tarot a little bit. However, the way in which I'm wanting to incorporate it, it will be used in, I'm gonna use it a particular way. You let me know how you guys like that style when it comes about. Let's see. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. So you guys are going through a change, quite literally. Yeah. Some of you with child, that's a big change. You guys are. Some people are either taking moves, moving for states, have a baby on the way, a baby in the house now, a new baby in the house now. Thinking about family, you know, like some things are changing with the home life, with the work life, changes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have really been active to the change that's been happening in your life. Like, you guys are active in the change that's happening in your life. So much change has happened in your life, and that's probably the recognition. You guys recognize how much you've changed, how much you've grown. Yeah, like letting go of the old, birth in the new. Now, what is currently being activated since this change? Since this change, oh, some Cancers probably got married, engaged. New job, new car. Who this? Okay. New car. Who this? She's a driver. He's a driver. He got his car now. We done upgraded. We done let go of some old things and welcome in some new things. Now, since then, what is being currently activated? New boyfriend. Just a lot of new, you know what I'm saying? A lot of changes. Changes in your attitude, changes in your dress, your style, changes in your diet, changes in everything. Changes in your drinking habits, changes in your smoking habits, All right. Okay. What is the present energy? My lovely Cancer, it's being activated at this time. Maybe Spirit wants me to keep going. That's why like things always pop up in my head. Conception, it's a present, and what is the future? What is the future? Activation. Aww. Divine Feminine. So some of you hood boogers no longer being hood boogers no more. I say hood boogers. You know y'all gangster. Y'all very gangster. The cancers, they don't, they ain't so much in the group. They will cuss a mother. The softness is being called into the future. Conception is being called right now. So there is some conception happening, you know, so some new things are being birthed. So if you are pregnant, or like or we're pregnant, you probably having a new idea or new something new. Yeah, so like you guys are probably hyper aware, and awareness, your intention to focus and conceive things, like you guys could conceive conception. You guys are definitely happening. So it's like yeah, conception. Okay, conception brings our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. So okay, so you guys are probably like really into, or right now this time, like how a lot of things have been conceived for you in your life. You know, you're recognizing how the conception of it all has like took place, right? And seeing that and realizing that like, oh, anything is really possible, because if this was a conception, I can grow to perceive new things and recognize that like there's so many possibilities. Like it could have been this, could have been that, but just recognizing that like where your origins have become, you know, in the beginning. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of the space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. So maybe recognizing about like, maybe if it is that you are experiencing like negative thoughts to the conception of yourself, you know, the positive side of it is recognizing that like just the way how you you conceived, or the conception of that like is what you manifested to be right now. Like that's just one possibility, you know what I'm saying? There's so many points of conception. So where you are now, your beginning is just where the creation begins. It's not how it continues. You could continue to conceive, to continue to manifest, you know, with focus, and when you have intention. So it's like you might not have been so aware, but you're making changes. So now you're like, okay, the conception of things I can really manifest, right? So divine feminine supports our receptive nature and soft side. So like I said, like y'all want to be in your feminine bag, you know, or just be more softer to balance out. So if you are a man, right, and your masculine energy is a little bit off balance, incorporating some of that femininity is probably required for you at the time, because you know, like the beginnings of things can be a little harsh, you know. So if you're being called to be a little bit more softer, it must have meant that like that beginning might have been a little bit too much tumultuous, you know what I'm saying? And like that's just one point, you know, of you know, that's just the beginning. There's so many more possibilities, you know, because you realize that even in that, like maybe you thought like, yo, I could end up in juvie based on my path, blah 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 blah, you know, but I didn't, you know. You realizing like there's still so much possibility, you know. Just be softer, be soft with yourself, be soft with others, you know, like, you know, change it has occurred, you know. So yeah, what's being called is this. And then solar plexus is at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, that part, you know, it's where its sense is sight. So you know, like, softening up some things can help you to like even like soften your sights, you know, and like have like clear sight, um with the balance of energy, or like, you know, that's wanting to be activated at this time. So, you know, be more receptive. um Allow your receptivity to be more open, you know, um softer, you know. It's I help you to understand the connections a little bit more, to be a little bit more receptive and all that. Alrighty, Cancer, that is your reading. Really having fun tonight doing this, and I say read the description below, and you know that. So if anybody come, oh, I'm doing personal no, I'm not. Okay, just spend it out there. I see it so much, people disclaim it so much, and I'm just like, you know what, yeah, I not at this time. When these things happen, you guys will know for sure. However, there are other things in the description box. You are free to check it out. Comment, tell me what came up for you, where you looking at, where you're listening from, where you're watching from, you know. So comments below. Talk to you later.